Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to give you my top 5 of the best online horses in Red Dead Redemption 2. So these are the horses that I think that are the best to use in online. Keep in mind guys, this is my personal opinion, so let me know in the comment section down below what is your top 5. Then we can always compare the horses there. So for the number 5, I actually went with a Crayola. I think the Crayola is an absolutely amazing horse. It looks really cool and it's also one of the fastest horses in the game. In general, the horse is pretty cool, you know, it's an average size horse. You can buy this from the collector roll once you reach level 20. Well, this specific horse you can also buy the level 10s and the level 1s, but this one you can buy once you reach level 20 and you have to pay $950 for it. Overall, a really cool looking horse. I really like the coat as well. It's not a big horse, it's not a small horse, pretty average horse, and it's a fast horse like I said. These are the stats, they're actually really good. You know, we see immediately the thing that stands out is the 10 speed and the 8 acceleration, of course with the stirrups and the saddle boosts, and then we have a 9 stamina and an 8 health in general. So overall, a really good horse. I really think if you want a fast horse that is in every stat a good horse, then definitely pick this one up, because as you can see, the stats are pretty amazing. The one thing that it is not as good as, that's why it's in the top 5 and actually in the 5th place, is the stableness. It's not that stable, you know, it's not that brave. It's pretty skittish when you go into the for example, you go to the bayou. There's a lot of alligators right now with the new update, so you probably get bucked off quite a lot. But one cool thing, of course, about this saddle and the stirrups is that you can almost run for an unlimited amount of time without losing your stamina. You can just press the calm button and you will automatically get stamina back, and it's a cool thing about this horse. So that's why I went with this saddle, the Naturalist saddle. Probably butchered the name, but hey, what can I do? So these are the stats of this saddle. Overall, a really good saddle. I really recommend this saddle as well. And then of course with the stirrups, we went with the hooded stirrups, just because they give you the minus 50% train rate, which is absolutely amazing to have. Like I said, you can run for a limited amount of time. So in the actual stable, you saw that there were 9 speed and 8 acceleration. Once you go outside, you have 10 speed and 10 acceleration. Just want to show you guys that, so you can see it for yourself. That is a little bit different in the stable once you actually go outside. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go to the number 4. So for the number 4, I actually went with a foxtrotter. I think these horses are pretty cool in general. They're pretty amazing, you know, ever since before actually the online version came out. They were pretty good in Red Dead Redemption 2 as well. One of the best horses in just the normal single player game, and also one of the best horses in actually the online version. Overall, a really cool horse. The only thing I'm kind of lacking with these horses are more coats, more different coats. Now this one only has 2 coats, which I think is a little bit of a lackluster there, but overall amazing horse, you know, as you can see by the stats. Once again, we do have 10 speed and 8 acceleration with the 9 stamina and the 8 health overall. So pretty cool horse, pretty good, amazing stats actually. In general, like I said, the one thing I do not like about this horse, that is there are only 2 coats and they're not that cool looking coats in my opinion. I do think this one is the best of them. In general, a really cool coat. You can actually buy this right now. I think it is for 665, depending on if you do have the minus 30% of the discount. So this is the horse, absolutely amazing horse. I definitely recommend you buy it. Like I said, it's a discount right now, so definitely go check some horse out you want to buy. Otherwise, this will be around $950 as well. Definitely worth checking out too. Amazing horse. It's pretty stable as well. So yeah. So let's go into the number 3. So over here we have the Turkmen. The Turkmen it was actually quite close spot between the number 3 spot and the number 4 spot, because the Turkmen and the Foxtrot are pretty similar horses. But I do eventually go ahead and pick this one as the number 3, just because I think the stats is a little bit better on this one. As you can see later on, we will want to check the stats as well. But I'm a big fan of the Turkmen. I like the Turkmen. I like the look of the Turkmen. I like how it actually looks and how you sit on it, how you ride on it. It looks absolutely amazing horse, and that's why I went with it. So as you can see, the stats, the reason why I actually went with the Turkmen as a 3rd place is just because we do have a 10 health, and okay, we do have 1 less speed, we do have 9 speed and 8 acceleration, but I do not think the 1 speed is actually going to change a bit. So we have also 8 stamina and 10 speed. That's why it's in the 3rd place. Like I said, absolutely amazing horse. I definitely recommend picking this horse up. Once again, I do use the Naturalist saddle, same as with the Foxtroller. Amazing saddle with the hooded stirrups, and overall I definitely recommend, if you do not have a Turkmen, I definitely recommend you buy a Turkmen. They're pretty stable as well. They're probably one of the more stablest horses in the game, with the Shires, of course, you know, the other good looking horses over there, but definitely worth picking up too. In general, really cool horse as well. Do have 3 coats, so that's a little bit better than the Foxtroller. And the coat looks absolutely amazing. The only downside is one of the coats you can only pay with the gold bars, which I'm not a fan of. I don't want to spend gold bars on horses, so yeah. Okay, so for the number 2 spot, I actually went with the Bretton. The Bretton is probably one of my favorite horses in the game. Yes, it's a little bit shorter, it's not that fast, or it doesn't have that much acceleration as the other ones on this list, but the main reason why I picked this horse I will showcase when we actually showcase the stats. But as you can see, absolutely amazing horse. It looks really cool. The only downside is it's maybe a little bit shorter than the other horses, and it's a lot bulkier than the other horses. Some people like it, some people don't. I like it, but in general, a really amazing horse. You can pick this one up once you reach level 20 of the bounty hunter role. You have to pay $950 for this one as well, so keep that in mind. Of course, you can pay, or you can go ahead and buy the other ones for the level 1s and the level 10s, but this one is the best version. So as you can see, we do have 10 stamina and 9 health with the 8 acceleration, or the 8 speed, and this 6 acceleration. Of course, I boost the speed and acceleration up with the saddle. You can get 1 more speed, I believe, with the Naturalist saddle, but actually ended up with this saddle just because I like it. It looks cool, you know. But in general, the main reason why it's on the number 2 spot, just because, you know, we do have 10 stamina and we do have 9 health, and of course it's probably one of the most bravest horses in the game. It's very stable. You can ride this through anything, and it doesn't move. You know, the chance of him bucking you off are pretty slim towards the other horses on this list. In general, the chances of him bucking you off are like nothing compared to the other horses. The other horses are not as stable as this one is. The other horses are not that, in general, not that good while you go into the predator thing or while you go hunting and stuff like that. But in general, just an amazing horse. I definitely recommend, if you do not have this one, then just pick it up. You know, it's a good horse, it's a fast horse as well, and it's probably one of the bravest horses in the game. So yeah, so for this one I actually went with the Delgado saddle. This one is the saddle that you can pick up from the bounty hunter role. You can pick this one up from there. It's an absolutely amazing saddle. I really like the looks of it, you know, with the gold, the black, and the red. I really think it's an amazing horse, or an amazing saddle, of course. Alright, so here we are at the number 1 spot. I actually went with the Gypsy Cup, as probably most of you know by now. This one is absolutely amazing. The reason why it's at the number 1 spot is actually just because it's probably the bravest horse in the game, the most stable horse in the game. You do not get bucked off with this horse compared to the other horses. This one is very stable and very brave in general. If you see my other videos, I just rode and stood still to alligators. It's absolutely amazing. That's why it's in the number 1 spot. The stamina and the stats are pretty good as well. The only downside is the speed and the acceleration. As you can see right now, we do have 9 actual stamina and 10 health, but we do have 6 or 7 speed and 6 acceleration, so that's a little bit of a downside there. But I do think this horse is absolutely worth picking up too, just because it's so stable, as you will see later on in the video. Absolutely amazing horse, one of the stable, or if not the most stable horse in the game. This is by far the stablest horse I've used in the game. So in general, definitely go ahead and pick this one up from the collector's roll. Once you reach level 20, you can buy this one for $950, and I will show you a clip of how stable this horse actually is. So yeah, so this one is the clip I wanted to show you guys. As you can see, I'm not riding full speed. I'm actually just going pretty slow, to be honest, and I'm able to just ride around these alligators like it's nothing. They don't do anything. I don't get bucked off in general. Overall, absolutely amazing horse. I definitely recommend you guys pick this up if you are level 20 of the collector's roll and have not bought it already. As you can see, I'm just taking out the alligators. I'm looking for the alligators. I'm riding into the alligators. and he doesn't block me off, doesn't do anything to him. So yes, he does go a little bit sideways from time to time, but that's it. So overall, definitely worth picking up to. So guys, that was it for the video. If you do enjoy the video, then definitely like and subscribe. As always, let me know in the comment section down below what is your top 5, so I can compare this one to mine. Keep in mind guys, this is my personal opinion, so that can actually be different from your opinion. So thanks for watching the video guys. If you do enjoy it, like I said, like and subscribe. I'm gonna do more horse videos of course, and more Red Dead Redemption. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see y'all in my next video. Bye guys, see you later.